It's crab season, y'all. Get ready. When you're making a crab cake, this is what your crab cake meat should look like. I can't wait. Stay tuned. Okay, once you scoop that lovely out of the box, then you put it into your skillet. You wait for your oven to heat up on 450, and then we're going to put these in the oven and let them cook, and then we're going to take them out and we're going to enjoy them. But before we do that, I'm going to have to make a remoulade sauce to go with it. So here we go. Okay, so let's get started. While the crab cakes are cooking, let's make our remoulade sauce to go with it. So what we're going to start with is some mayo, any mayo of your choice. And I'm not measuring this, I'm just scooping it out. So I'm just going to put in a little bit of mayo, like so. I tell you, there's nothing like a good remoulade sauce. Love it, love it, love it. And then we're going to add in some mustard. Just enough to give it a little twang. And then to that, we're going to add some garlic powder. You can use whatever kind you like, but I am using my brand that I sell. Let's put in some garlic powder. There we go. And to that, we're going to add some paprika, smoked paprika. My favorite, I'm telling you. I love smoked paprika. And then to that, we're going to add some Cajun. Just a little bit. I don't want it too hot. Okay, then we're going to add some salt. And we're going to add some black pepper. And this is Watkins pepper. You don't want to add too much of that. And then to that, I'm going to add some capers. Capers has got to be one of my favorite things. I'm going to add some capers to that. To me, you can never get too much capers. And some lemon juice. Now you can use freshly squeezed or the kind that you buy. So I'm just going to add this. Not too much. And then let's get this to stirring. Get it all stirred up there. I can smell it already. Yum, yum. Let's get a little taste. Delicious. Just the right amount of seasoning and spices. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the rest of this dinner together, and when I'll come back, I'll be showing it to you. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm stir frying a little small leaf spinach to go with my meal, and I'm doing it with butter, and I have Old Bay seasoning on it. It doesn't get any better than that. Okay, so that butter is starting to crank up, and it smells so scrumptious. You can use vegetable of your choice. Okay, so to this plate, we're going to add some tomato slices. Really, there's nothing like fresh tomatoes and pepper with salt and pepper. Doesn't that look good? Okay, so I think my spinach is about ready here. So let's turn that off and let's add that to our plate. Yum, yum. And as I said, you can do any vegetable of your choice. But this happened to be what I had in the refrigerator. Because I just decided out of the clear blue sky to fix this up. Let's get all of this out of here. Get it all put on there. Okay, so what's missing out of our plate? Tell me. Do you know? Okay, you hear that? That's the sound of deliciousness. So let's go to the oven. Look at that, y'all. I'm going to get those plated up. And when I come back, we're going to be sitting at the table and we're going to be chowing down. Okay, so here's our beautiful plate with tomatoes, sauteed spinach, crab cakes, and lemon slices. Isn't that beautiful? Just beautiful. So let's sit down. And let's give this a taste. Let me taste the spinach first. Absolutely. Just delicious. That's the only way I can describe it. Let's try on some of our remoulade sauce. I'll tell you, I'm salivating even before I try it. Let's give that a try. Ooh. Absolutely delicious. Absolutely delicious. Give this a try. I'll give you all the information of where you can get the crab from. They ship nationwide, and believe me, they are the best. So, don't forget to stop by for another video on Exploring Foods with Smitty. Yum.